Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've had a good weekend. I'm joining you today from Iran, where tensions are actually picking up despite US-Iran tensions easing. We see that there were protests all over this weekend, with Iran admittedly downing a Ukraine-bound plane. The protesters are saying that the enemy is not actually the US, but the Iranian leaders. If we look at the week ahead, we see that the US-China trade deal is to be signed on Wednesday, which should boost stocks further to all-time highs. And we also see that banks release their earnings update. If we move to the Asian session, we saw that things were positive across the board. We see that the Hang Seng rallied 1.11%. The Australian index fell a little, 0.37%, and the Kospi also rallied. If we move to the European session and the US futures, we see that this positive sentiment has carried over. The FTSE is up 0.33%, and the Dow Jones and S&P 500 futures are both up 0.28%. If we move to stocks this morning, we've had a little news. We see that William Hill have upgraded their profit forecasts from £130 million to 143 to 148 million pounds for full year profits. The share price witnessed an increase of over 5% at open, but has since fallen back to flat. We also heard that Nissan is looking to split up with Renault, which has been causing a drag on their business. Both shares are down this morning. AstraZeneca also said that their heart disease drug failed clinical trials, and the loss is expected to be $100 million. The share price is flat for this morning. If we move to the FX sphere, we see that the pound USD has taken a hit this morning. It is hovering around the 1.3 level of support, as we can see in the chart behind me. This comes after Nomura said that there would be a flat year for the pound, with parliamentary results not affecting the pound as much. We also see that the USD Japan is up 0.3%, breaking out of the 109.75 resistance if we look in this chart behind me. So this is key. This means that tensions are easing across markets as we see stocks continue to rally. If it holds above the support, we can see it hitting the next level of resistance. If we move to the Euro USD, it is up 0.08% in a fairly flat morning. Commodities are, if we move to gold, we see that gold is down this morning 0.87% to $1,548 per ounce. If we move to oil, we see oil is flat this morning but slightly up. This comes after a big sell-off last week. If we move to bonds, we see that UK gilts are down, so this means that prices are rising, and this is significant. We see that the UK 2-year and 10-year are both down significantly. If we move to the US, we see that the 2-year is flat and the 10-year is down 1 percentage point. And if we move to the German, we see that the 2-year and 10-year are both up slightly. Thank you for listening.